is Alex. Ana Alex, je suis Ali. Hola, ¿cómo estás? I don't know. Do we like the light? Oh shit! I almost just blinded myself. That's not good. Okay, so maybe we don't. Maybe I need to like. I can't do ring lights. I don't know how these influencers do it. God bless you all. So I wanted to get on here and talk about what I do aside from music, which this light is going to kill me. So for those that are like really, really, really big on good lighting, we'll figure something out. I wanted to just get on here quickly and say my name is Alex Bressler. I am the CEO and founder of Orca O'Shea Capital Management, which is a fund I founded with my best friend, my partner of 18 years, that focuses on equitable solutions and opportunities within the alternative investment space. So, non government regulated securities, Bitcoin, real estate, whatever you think of. Myself as a commodity. Yes, myself. I count myself as someone as an alternative investment as well. But I wanted to just get on and talk about the economic climate that we're in. I want to, with information and factual information, inform many of you who've messaged me and said, I missed your talks, I miss everything going on. And I said, okay, I started taking notes and I said, fuck it, I'm just going to wing it. So let's go. Quantitative easing. Long story short, the first time the Feds lowered interest rates, 2019. It's the first time in a decade. I want you all to keep in mind too, we haven't had a market crash in probably a decade plus. I don't know. So just kind of keep that in the back of your head. I made a very big prediction and entered the market with a very well curated portfolio that I definitely got from CoinMarketCap. I got into Bitcoin in 2016 at $4 a coin. So there's that. However, the Federal Reserve seems to have had this long-term, long plan of lowering liquidity, lowering borrowing rates, lowering interest rates, really driving consumer debt and especially business debt, zombie corporations, all of that. Let's forget the virus that shall not be named. You don't even need to bring it up. We don't even need to bring it up. Lowering borrowing costs, driving up debt, and then hiking the motherfucking rates as far as an Elon Musk rocket would go. Okay, you track it with me. So that's 19, 20, 21, 22. Now we're here in 22. They're going to start hiking rates. And what this means is borrowing costs are going to be more expensive. So when you can't afford, because the ARMs, adjustable rate mortgages, when you can't afford to pay your mortgage, when you can't afford to pay your car, which people, you guys, please, as a friend, if you're watching this, you're a friend of mine. I consider you mon ami avec mon cœur d'aime. Please, s'il vous plaît, avec mon cœur d'aime, do not take an adjustable rate mortgage. For the love of God, do whatever you need to do. But I figured I'm going to come on here and just start talking finance, whatever God puts on my heart to talk about. Get some notes, get a notepad. We'll get my vodka and we'll get, some visual aids going. But I feel really compelled because right now people are not aware and alert that we're about to probably have the greatest depression that America has ever seen. And as someone in the field of finance, as someone who's in the realm and the space of entertainment, I think nothing would be grosser than for me to strictly entertain with my ability to create sound. Alhamdulillah, thank you, shukran, merci. Keep sharing the shit out of my streams and sound. But it won't do any good if the consumer cannot afford to even have a phone to listen to me stream. And so I said, okay, why don't I just take a breath, backtrack a little bit, and we can start from the beginning. So I want to open the floor, let you guys know where my head is in relation to finance. For those that have been mentioning me in papers, thank you. That is the coolest thing I will ever see in my entire life, is people getting alerts from at places I can't even pronounce and seeing that I've been used and cited as a source. And I want to say thank you. I'm so appreciative of that. But I do want to warn and urge you all to look around, look at the cost of things. Inflation matters. And inflation is just the hyperinflated cost of goods. I don't really know how to give a non-nuanced background, but I'm someone who's an Alan Greenspan girl. If you don't know who Alan Greenspan is, I guess I'll have to do like a whole segment on why I like Alan Greenspan. Love. I'll go with the word love. I usually don't say like I love someone. This might be one of the few times you hear me say aside from my partner, I love Alan Greenspan. I've never met him before, but as a Jew, he just, in my opinion, set the banking system up. I know everybody has their mistakes, and there are going to be plenty of people that disagree. Great. Disagree with me disrespectfully. Let's get the conversation going. As a monetarist, economist, I I'm for deregulation, and he did a great job of deregulating the banking system with Bill Clinton, and then they did. And I don't know anybody that's going to try and come for me. Let's go. If so, awesome. Come for me in the comment section, the C section. Let me know what you think. But I do think that we really need to discuss the utilization of digital assets, and that's where my favorite buddy in the whole entire world, aside from my partner, who I love and I cannot think more of, is Bitcoin. I got into Bitcoin in 410. No, I didn't in 410. That was about what it was a coin. It was about 2016. So I've been in the digital asset management space a lot longer than Elon Musk. And can I just say, you guys, I started the social media, the anti social media evaluation contrarian club. Okay, merch coming soon. Merch drop. Stop looking to Twitter to codify your gambling habits. Please. Please. I beg of you. I think Coinbase is an existential threat to maybe to my personhood. Brian Armstrong, come for me. I don't care. And I'm just kind of ad-libbing off the top of my head whatever's put on my heart. So I have an issue that Brian Armstrong and Jack Dorsey and Fidelity have a lobby and started a fund both in April and within 24 hours apart. As a legislative lobbyist, anything they say they want, I definitely know I do not want, because I don't want three white men telling me what to do. And I think that that's probably fair. I think most of you are probably like, you know what? Because here's the caveat. Jack Dorsey builds it. Brian Armstrong puts it on Coinbase, which, by the way, fuck Coinbase, you guys. Fuck Coinbase. They pay women less. They pay blacks less. If you guys want to literally stay under an oppressive system of finance, you're going to go to Coinbase. Don't do it. Do the research for yourself. They censored BLM. Then you have Jack Dorsey, who censors Donald Trump. So you want two men that are censoring on both sides of the spectrum to handle your finances. Cut it. ErisX is great. They are probably fantastic. They have the lowest trading rates. I'm like Bittrex. I know I mispronounced it. It's great. I'm like influencer code down below. OKCoin is great. Kraken is great. There's so many options, and I think many people need to hear about these options. The ability to have peer-to-peer transactions verified is the reason that I am alive right now. And I can't get into that story quite yet. But when I do, please believe this will be a TED Talk within itself. But I want you all to be aware of the exchanges that you guys are using when it comes to cryptocurrencies, and open the door and tell you guys something maybe you haven't heard before, which is that Brian Armstrong doesn't give a flying fuck about you, okay? He cares about his marketing budget and putting really cool, awesome, talented NBA players behind his brand, where he's actively discriminated against the same type of people within whom he's having his corporation represent in a marketing perspective. That blows my mind, and that is the antithesis of Bitcoin. We reject that type of bullshit, period. And I have yet to find anyone who is a Bitcoin. I'm not toxic, and I'm not a maximalist, because I've made a lot of money not being a maximalist, meaning I know how to trade the altcoin game quite well, a curated altcoin game. And I just don't think anybody wants that if people knew, but they did a very good job of simmering that down. So I just wanted to jump on, give everybody an idea of where we're going. So we're like talking to me, the queen of ADHD, is like, we're going to have we're all over the place. So I need to put an email for people to send in questions, send them topics. It's very difficult for me to stay on one topic, which I think is why I'm so blessed and honored and humbled and gracious that the field of finance is where it is. But let me know what you guys want to talk about in relation to this. What is going to be most helpful for you all to build your future, and what can Orca Oshi do to encourage it? My best friend and I saw a problem within the alternative investment space, within the private equity space. And the problem isn't the private equity space. The problem is the amount of people that are not utilizing the private equity space to make significant capital gains, or even the venture capital space still is much to be desired. So whatever you guys need, questions, comments, concerns, the Great Reset, the Great Depression, the greatest depression that we're going to have, And yeah, let me know. Let me know if you have your debt paid off. Please pay off your debt. As a friend to a friend, get it paid off. It's better to start from zero than it is to start from the negatives. And I love you all. And I have back, je t'aime, te amo, bisu, besu, bachi. And I have back, I love you. And I'm out. I'll probably be on later tonight. I just wanted to get a feel of what it's like. I cannot work with these lights. I don't know what the hell. I don't know how these influencers do it. I feel like I'm being just like accosted with lights. I can't do it, guys. I'm so sorry about that. I'm like, I need some sunglasses to put on because you put these influencer lights on, they're like hot too. So I don't know how people do it. Makeup tutorial gurus, good for them. I'm impressed. So I love you all. I will be on later. We're gonna try to make finance fun, make it as fun as possible, make it as bearable as possible, and try to get the news and the word out for as many people as possible. The global projections for growth have been pulled back as of today. So, as someone who keeps it on Bloomberg, I love you guys.